Alrighty, everybody. Again, I want to thank everyone for allowing Michael to share what he shared here in the room. I thought that was great. I'm looking forward going forward with that. Michael, I mean that. My goal is to help you. You're the one that's going to have to turn it around, but I'm going to do everything I can to help. You're willing to come out here in the room, and it benefits everyone else. So thanks again for doing that. All right, it's time. Let's talk about the Road to Wealth account. And today, this is being recorded, and it will be on YouTube. Just sharing that with you right now. For those that don't know, and for the purposes of the recording, today's date is November 19, 2024. This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks, and this is our update on the Road to Wealth account. Now, as members know, we can look at this during the day at any time, so it just doesn't have to be at this time of day. But this time of day is dedicated for this, and we'll look at some charts and different things as well. But I want to go over that a little bit. And what I've done is I put it on a PowerPoint here. It's not fancy. I'm not going to get fancy. This is about all you're going to get right now. And somebody knew I was doing this, and they said, well, make sure you get your account blocked out. And the account number is blocked out, but I clipped this about 5 minutes ago or something like that. So this is what the account looks like. Right now, we're sitting at right here. Whoops, let me change that. There we go. Total equity in the account is $3,900. $3,958 is what it is. It started with $3,000. A little bit of this is just because a lot of new people are gonna see it, so I kind of want to go over everything. It started with $3,000 about the 1st of October. I think it was the 3rd of October. We'll just call it the 1st. And what we're trying to do with this account is to double it in 1 year, 12 months, okay? And we'll talk about a little bit more about that in a second. But so doubling it. So we're already up $958. I've actually been up a little bit higher, but hey, I have losses just like the next guy. Crap happens sometimes. It's the way it is. It's a trader's life. But here we are, up $958. And just so you know, I had to do the math on it to be sure that I am 3 1/3 months ahead of my goal. Okay. So I probably should never try to write with a mouse again. So I'm more than on track, like I say, 3 1/3 months ahead. So I've got a little bit of leeway. I'm not too worried right now. We still have plenty of time before the year is up. And so, I don't have to, I'm not under any pressure because everything is going so well. If things weren't going well, there'd be more pressure. We'd probably talk a little differently about it. But as you see right here, started with $3,000. All we've got to do is do $285 a month, and we're already up 58 in less than a month and a half. And then that puts us into that double category, moving $3,000 to $6,000. I also only use 210 days, not 365. That's because what the calculator fits in is it accounts for natural holidays, weekends. You don't trade on the weekend. Days that a certain amount of days I take for vacation, sick days maybe, or just days I just don't want to be here, kind of a thing. And but anybody can go to this calculator. Anybody can get it. I'll post the link everywhere I can. But please feel free to use that calculator. Just simply plug in whatever number you want to plug in. If you want to plug in a 10 there, and you come up with $10,000, you want to double it to $20,000. This gives you some numbers that you could work with. $952 a month, $238 a week is what you have to do, or $47.62 a day on average. We don't day trade, so the only thing there that number is for that average. So today we took out, let me move this out of the way here. Today we closed out WMB for 42%. We took some off the table yesterday and closed it out today for 42%. So that added to a little bit. If you were looking at it, you can see that I was in Bank of America. We added Bank of America today. We owned it. It's gapped down. I added to that. And then UEC bought that yesterday. That continues to work. Still looking for that to move higher. We bought some HAL today, HAL. Did not end up going up higher. I'm still working with it, so I'm just going to let that kind of play out, and we'll manage that chart and see how that goes. And then I'm holding that SSO, which I did add to it yesterday. I did not add to it this morning because I didn't know how today was going to end up. And today ended up a lot better than I expected. So looking for SSO to move up tomorrow a little bit. So the whole purpose of this is if anybody in the room has any questions, this is a good time to ask, a very good time to ask on this. And again, remember, here in the room, if you want to look at this 19 times a day, you just have to say, hey, Rick, can we look at the account, see how it's going? I'd be more than happy to share it with you. So just, like I say, all you've got to do is ask, and we can do that. But so far, so good. Anybody that's following along, I'm not sure how close you follow or how you're doing it, but if you want to do that, certainly do that, but be active in the room and share your thoughts, concerns as well. Like I bought Bank of America. If you are questioning that trade, then you should question that trade. Not every trade I take is for everybody. So you can't. It can't be just trade for trade, not at all. But feel free to question anything in there that you would like. So anyway, we're in for this journey for the next 11 months now. So anybody that would like to tag along, please join in and do so. Let's see. Mel's asking a question. If you could pick a better SSO strike, what would it be? I couldn't. It's not. I mean, could you pick a better strike? 3 days after the fact, maybe, Mel. But if you're looking to buy it, and if you're looking at the 90, we can go look at that. Let me move this over here. Let me get the account actually up. And because this is going to be recorded, I'm not going to put the account up because the account number is there. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fight with that one. So let's go look at that SSO if you're looking at buying it. And what month are you looking at? January. 90. 90 would be very good, yeah. 90 would be right. 250 on the open interest. You're looking at 67 on the delta there. So that, if you want to buy that, that would be the strike that I would use if I was buying it today. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Here let's talk about this scan that we have up here right now. It's rocking. Market's rocking. Maybe we better look at the market first. So here's the SPY bouncing off our linear regression, our moving average linear regression. Looks like we're popping up to the T line here. We've got 20 minutes. Who knows? We could close over the T-line. That would be fantastic. Tomorrow, I'm looking for that 593 up here. Pop into that gap, and then we'll see what happens from there. Qs are looking pretty good. Let's get rid of all that. Qs are looking pretty good here. No matter how good today looks, remember, we need follow through. That's important, okay? So today was a good candle, but we need follow through. The SPY, the diamonds, Qs, we're going to be able to draw this downtrend line, and we're going to have to get through that downtrend line there. You can see the diamonds there. They're not faring quite as well today. But you see that downtrend line? IWM. The IWM's doing pretty good. But again, we need that follow through to get above that line. FNGU, that's rocking. That's rocking. So FNGU, there's no doubt tomorrow we're going to get into that gap area. The question is, what is it going to do here afterwards? I love the candle pattern. I'm feeling good about it, I got to tell you. I guess the fly in the ointment tomorrow is going to be Nvidia. That might be the fly in the ointment. Today, everybody seems to think that Nvidia is going to report well. So, hey, go Bulls, go, right? Today, Walmart reported and gap up. They're holding their gap. That looks really, really good here. So, to me, the market is doing what the market should be doing, nice and bullish. So, all good on that front, if you ask me. Let's take a look at some of these. And this is a scan that tomorrow we're going to cover a little bit more on this, and we're going to make a couple little changes in it. We're actually going to make another scan just because we're going to look for strong trends and then not so strong trends. So you get the rounded bottom breakouts in there, that sort of thing. But let's just take a few charts that pop up there. Take a look at XLC. That's a buy right now. I think that's a great looking chart, a great looking buy. And we get through this top up here. We're going to be looking, well, let's just go to nice fat round numbers, $100. Man, there's some good money could be made off that. So XLC looks good. For those with big dollars, here's now NOW crossing above the T line right now. We talked about this earlier today. A simple rule, if bought now, it has to close over the T line tomorrow, and tomorrow it would have to close over the T line. Very simple rule on that. We'll take that CFLT here. I can't say I like that chart. It's coming up on the scanner. It's doing everything we've asked it to do perfectly fine. We can do this. We've got the trend and blue. We've got price above the T line above the trend indicator there. That all looks great. What I don't like about this chart is I don't like that wick, and I don't like that wick. And I think out of all the charts out there that we could be trading, why would we want to trade something, well, just not pretty? So there's just no reason to fuss with that one. But like I say, it's doing everything we've asked the scanner to do for us here. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Take a look at RSG here. Big pop up, pull back, finding support on the trend indicator. We're in the buy area now. It's a lot of nice charts out there. There really are. Let's see, what do we have? FNGS. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, if somebody's buying that FNGS, $53 here. That's a beautiful chart. Absolutely beautiful. A few other charts that might look good here is PPL. That's actually gone up a little bit high. Might need a pullback. And I'm pulling this off my my watch list where we look through them throughout the day, or the stocks I found this morning. Take a look at XME here. Look at that. Beautiful. Risk reward. I think that's fantastic. Huh. I like that. I like that a lot. VRT. Here's another one that we were looking at this morning. I neglected to get into it, but it's popped up very nice. Now at this point, I would probably want to wait for that, inside day, something in there. So, all right. Does anyone here have any questions on that Road to Wealth account? Anything we're doing here? And just for, it's actually, it's up a little bit more now than what this is. So all is going well, very well. Cool. Looking forward to tomorrow. All right, then let's put this away. And for the purposes of the recording, I want to say thank you everyone for watching the recording. If you'd like to follow along with us, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there and throw up a thumbs up for a like, okay? Hey, check out Delta. That's sweet. I feel like I want to buy something before the close. All right. For the recording, see you guys later. Take care. Thanks.